What's up, guys? I hope you're doing well. James here from jamesdforsythe.com again. As you can tell, I'm still on the road. I'm actually in the hotel room this time and not the truck. But I just wanted to do a kind of a quick book review in a way. If you couldn't tell from either reading everything on my website or some of my other videos and such, I read a lot. Um, like I'm the kind of guy who will spend um, enough money on books that I'd rather not talk about it, sort of thing. I literally have four totes full of books at home, which I believe I posted that pictures of those on Instagram, like right after Christmas or something like that. And then I now have a new bookshelf on at my place in Florida. Most of my books are still back in Tennessee because I just didn't move them down. When I moved down to Florida, it was kind of a, you know, on the fly, got the job, we're taking a leap of faith sort of thing. So left like 85% of my stuff at home and just kind of took what I needed and started buying books again. But I wanted to go over the Creature from Jekyll Island, which is very interesting to say the least. From depending on your point of view, which are in arguing whether or not it's conspiracy isn't really the point. Um, Not of this video per se, sort of. But how to word it? So, whenever I was doing the research and stuff, about the creation of the Federal Reserve, I noticed that even on the front page of Google, there were, I believe, two sites that called it outright conspiracy for the actual book review. But also, just for the example of the story, the narrative part of the creation of the Federal Reserve, is pretty much verbatim, or not. I don't want to say verbatim because it's not like it's copied word for word, but like the actual narrative is like the exact same from the book to what is on multiple Federal Reserve websites, both reserve banks and the Board of Governors. Um, so yeah, I mean, this book has a few other details involved, like very, very minor details. Like apparently one of the people who aborted Aldrich's train was wearing a duck hunting outfit, right? And stuff like that. Like he borrowed a shotgun or something, even though he's never had one before, just to really enforce the facade of the whole trip. Um, and I have a post and video of that whole story as well, using both of them. But I use this as a source as well. Now there are some parts to where it does a very good job at going into the history of the various parts, and really opens. There are a lot of sources. Like I just opened to a random page, and the footnotes literally has five different sources on one page. Um, Obviously, not all of them have that many sources, but there's a significant amount. And he has a bibliography in the back that is, let's see, I'll count the pages. Sorry. One, two, three, four, five, six pages, um, counting front and back. So three, oh, no, 6 pages worth of sources and stuff. Um, Now, I can definitely see in certain parts of the books to where it kind of goes down more of that kind of conspiratorial route, or it seems like that, I want to say. Um, the reason I say it seems like that is if you've never done any research on the Federal Reserve or the history of banking in general, it really does sound like conspiracy theory. Um, but like, not obviously not going to all all of the steps and all of the facts in the book are 100% correct or whatever, however you want to really argue that point. Um, there are definitely quite a few that kind of check out with other like legitimate party, I guess, uh, primary sources that I read before. I've actually, because of the book, I bought, I forget the name of it already, but Warburg. I wrote about him specifically in that post I was alluding to earlier, because he's kind of attributed to be like the founder, really, of the whole system itself, kind of the father per se. Okay, like I said, in a hotel, um, connection is not the best. It's basically, to recap, I bought the first volume of Oliver book. He basically used all that and everything that he did, or used in the concept created by the um, having a flash screen on do that. We talked about time I'm going to try to keep to I recommend the book. Um, believe it. I think that, especially if you never really delved into it's amazing sort of it's amazing written that tour very, I'm very interested in knowing all the intricacies and stuff, but I didn't leave the book itself. But since he gives some sources and stuff, you can actually look back for sources there. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. I'll cut that again. So I hope you have a good night. I'll see you on the next one.